offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Nice job by this offensive line up front and the running back. Good vision, finding that soft spot in the defense, falling forward on 3rd and inches. He's able to move the chains, but that first down was created by the success on 1st and 2nd down, staying on schedule, and that's certainly something that the defense is going to have to prevent.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass not complete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
If you want to throw the slant, you've got to predetermine before the snap. If you've got the slant window, then frame up the wide receiver. That's an easy completion.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. The Rebels fail to get a stop on 3rd down again.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
On the run, it's Hill. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pressure's on. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. He's got the first and still going. He's free down the right sideline. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. All tied up at the end of 3. The 4th quarter will decide this. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a shotgun run call. Got an opening here. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. Look out. Brings her in the end zone. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. The Rebels back on top.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. 3rd touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, now it's such a precarious situation for this offense. You just gave up a sack. Now it's 3rd and forever. You got to be worried about this pass rush, gaining momentum and getting to the quarterback. There's got to be something safe. You're down in this ball game. You really can't punt it away here in the 4th quarter. Maybe get half of it back, create some sort of a more manageable 4th down scenario. Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Defense gets the stop on 4th down.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the...
He's got a creep. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Rebels.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not 1, not 2, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Look out, he's breaking free. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe.
Here's the throw deep downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. He's got space. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
That's an important first down on that running play. On the run, it's Lacy. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
On third and go, he's going to try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, I wouldn't mind to see them get aggressive right here. This is your opportunity to convert, stay on the field, run more clock, and potentially put the ball in the end zone to really ice this game away. This is the time where you got to have a killer instinct.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, they were trying to just end it officially, but I tell you, this one feels very over. There's just not enough time for this offense to go down the field twice to get these scores.
Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Graham down the middle. It's Rodgers. He stopped, but he gets a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Back-to-back jump plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0:00. That's it. Game over. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
survival of the fittest.